Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Alex and I'm so happy you're here. So, in today's video, I'm going to be creating this look, which is inspired by the new season that is upon us, which is summer. So I wanted to do something really like glowy and golden, and this is what I came up with. I really like the way it turned out. I would have never thought to do like yellow eyeshadow. You'll see where I get it from. But yeah, I really enjoy the way this turned out. I feel like especially this base will be something that I kind of do a ton this summer. So yeah, if you're excited to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. All right, let's get right into it. So since the theme of this look is like summer, glowy, golden, that's kind of the theme, I am going to go in with my glowiest of primers, which is my Lumi Glotion. It is in the shade Light, which is definitely has more like of a pinky undertone, and I do want to look more golden, but this will, I think, look really nice under my foundation. Not shying away here. I added quite a bit, and I'm just gonna blend it in with my hands actually. So is it summer where you guys live? Here, it's kind of weird. It's been hotter than usual in Southern California, for those who don't know. It's like, it's so weird. It's kind of the same weather year round here. It generally stays right around 75, but recently we've had some days where it's been like 95, so that's kind of hot. I don't love those kinds of days, but in general it's definitely summer here. Anyway, I am glistening. I am very glowy, which I am loving. And I'm going to go in with my foundation now. I am going to be using my Infallible Fresh Wear by L'Oreal. I love this foundation. I'm only going to do one pump today just because I kind of want this glowy primer to peek through. And my skin in general is in decent shape, so I think I can get away with enough coverage of one pump of product essentially, and I can always spot conceal. I'm gonna just kind of press it in with my damp sponge. That is looking very fresh. I am into it. I feel like I look dewy, but I do have enough coverage. I'm into that. That combo is really nice. These two, you do kind of have to go light with the foundation because if you add too much foundation, it essentially just covers up all of the glowiness. So when you want to combine these two products, you definitely kind of have to use a light hand with the foundation to make sure the glowy primer, or I don't know if it's technically primer, it's called Glotion. So it's like a glowy lotion. I use it as a primer. Anyway, I digress. Point is, you kind of want to either use a lighter coverage foundation or use less of your foundation to give it a chance to shine through. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Camo concealer, the hydrating version in the shade Light Ivory. And with this concealer, that's plenty. It is very high coverage, which I love. And I'm just blending it in with that same exact damn sponge, and I am gonna bring what's left over onto my lids. So yeah, as I was saying, it's like summer here. It's hot. So I would like to venture out to a beach and have a beach day. For someone who lives in Southern California, and I live like relatively close to the ocean, like maybe 3 miles from the ocean, like I live fairly close. I like don't really ever go to the beach. My husband's not a huge beach person, and I can be, but if he doesn't want to go, like, I don't know, it just makes me not really want to go. But yeah, it's given it's so hot, like I kind of want to get a beach day in, you know? That's looking nice. I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I am currently using my e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in the shade Light. So recently what I've been doing is kind of like a shop my stash situation where like I keep all my makeup somewhere else, like my full collection, and every 2 weeks I'll rotate out my products just to make sure I'm getting use out of everything in my collection that I'm kind of feeling like using. Otherwise, I feel like if all my makeup is in one place, I kind of get overwhelmed. So anyway, I'm just going to take my dry e.l.f. sponge, swirl it around, and just tap this right in. And I am set. and let's feel the rest of my face. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to set the perimeters of my face, otherwise there's no way I'm gonna be able to blend products. But first I'm just gonna kind of remove the excess under my eyes. Oh, those set down beautifully. This powder is honestly so good. I'm very impressed with it. So I'm only setting my face in the areas where I'm gonna blend bronzer, just so it doesn't look muddy and like clings to the wet foundation. But nothing else. I don't like to set like my forehead, or, you know, just in general, less is more for me with setting powder. I feel like my makeup looks a lot nicer when I don't cake on a ton of powder. Okay, I'm going to be using my Hourglass bronzer, which I feel like I use ad nauseum, but I love it. It's my everyday bronzer, and it's my only like very glowy bronzer. I kind of want to find a drugstore dupe-ish for this. All of my drugstore bronzers are very matte, and I feel like I really want a glowy drugstore bronzer, just like this is a really glowy high-end bronzer. So yeah, I've been hankering for one. I've heard good things about the L'Oreal Lumi one. And I also am very intrigued by the Milani Baked bronzers. They're kind of similar to their baked blushes. I feel like their blush, the shade Luminoso, is really popular. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe one of their baked bronzers. I don't know. Do you guys have any recommendations on any good kind of glowy drugstore bronzers? Let me know in the comments. Kind of going a little extra with the bronzer, since, you know, this is a summer, like, kind of goldy, bronzy, glowy look that we're trying to achieve here. I like using this technique, kind of drawing a W on your face to get a sun-kissed look, so it looks like you've actually been out in the sun. Okay, I think that's enough bronzing for now. We can always come back and add more. Up next, I'm gonna be going in with some highlighter. I do want to be extra glowy today. I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. Baked highlighter in the shade, what's it called? Moonlight Pearls. It's like kind of like a yellowish champagne-y highlighter. And I'm gonna be fairly generous here because I do want to look super glowy. So I am adding this to the high points of the face, including my cheekbones here, and then I'll be adding it to the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to be going in with my glowiest blush, which is my Coralista blush, and it's also kind of a peachy blush, which I feel like is nice. I kind of want to do like a lot of, like, I want to bring a lot of warmth to my face. I love the way my complexion looks. I feel like it looks really glowy. It doesn't look cakey at all. This was good. Okay, for eyeshadow, for my eyes, first I'm actually gonna pencil in my brows. So I'm gonna do that really quick. And then we'll talk about the eyeshadow situation that I'm thinking about. We'll see, I don't know. This is like the end of this pencil. I don't know if you can see it. There's like that much left. I really kind of just want to use it up. I think that's good. I don't think I mentioned what pencil I'm using here. It is the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Taupe. I like it a lot. I have another one on backup ready to go, but I think I'm gonna switch to my e.l.f. pencil. I'll use that one up, and then I'll use this NYX one. I do really like this. Like, I definitely will keep on repurchasing. I just like to try different products, obviously. But I do like this one. I feel like it's really good for the price, and it lasts me a long time. Like, it's a fairly stiff formula, so I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've been about to use it up for what feels like forever now, and somehow it doesn't feel like I make much of a dent. Okay, those are my brows. I'm happy with that. They're on the bold side, but that's not so bad, huh? Okay, I have a little bit of concealer left on my lids that I just quickly tapped out, and I am gonna set my lids down using that same powder and same brush I was using. So I'm just gonna take this quickly and set down my lids. Okay, so when I think summer, I think like very like golden, yellow, shimmery, like the sun. So what I thought I could do is take my new Earth and Ocean palette and use the shade Gold Rush and Sun Yourself, these two like glittery yellow shades, right on my lid. And for transitions shade, this Mojave Mommy shade, it pulls a little green, which in another circumstance I'd be fine with, but today I don't really want green at all. So I'm actually gonna add my bronzer that I just used right into my crease and use that as my transition shade, and then just add the yellow on top. Because yeah, I'm not really looking for like a really, I'm just taking a fluffy brush and taking this. I'm not really looking for like a really deep eyeshadow look. I kind of want to keep the eyes really simple and glowy here. I feel like when I think summer, I think like lighter, glowier makeup and just letting your like healthy self shine through. I don't know why I always think about the summer as healthy and the winter is like not. Because things in summer like live and everything kind of dies in the fall and in the winter. But anywho, I'm just being overly deep here when I don't have to be, huh? But yeah, that added just a little bit of like depth just by adding my bronzer. I do this a lot on a daily basis when I don't feel like whipping out eyeshadow palette and like try to coordinate my look. I'll just use my bronzer. Okay, I really like where that's at. I definitely kind of blew it out, so I like went pretty high up. But I like that because it adds like a nice like depth to the eye without going crazy. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is to add Gold Rush with a brush all over the lid, and then tapping in Sun Yourself, which is the lighter shade, just with my finger in the center of the lid. We'll see how that looks. So yeah, I'm gonna take this little brush and dip it into Gold Rush here and put that all over the lid and see what happens. It might pull a little green, but that's okay. Actually, it's like very yellow. It's not pulling green at all. Oh, I love this. Yes. That looks beautiful. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I love that. It is like yellowy and goldy and feels a lot like summer. Okay, I'm gonna take the shade Sun Yourself, which is the lighter yellow, and tap it with my finger right into the center of my lid, almost to create a halo effect, but obviously nothing crazy. What is going on outside? Oh my gosh. This Sun Yourself shade has to be one of my favorite shades in this palette. It is so pretty. That is perfect. I love that. To highlight my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm gonna take the highlighter I just used. Wow, I love that. I don't think I've ever done like such a yellow, like gold eyeshadow look before because I didn't have a palette that had like the shades, and I actually really like that. I feel like it looks kind of cool with green eyes. Okay, so what do I have left? I need to set my brows, I need to do mascara, I need to do my lips, but you know what? I'm gonna set my face first. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. One, it's dewy, so I was trying to go for like a dewy look, but two, it's like very coconutty, which reminds me of summer, so I thought it was appropriate. So yeah, I'm gonna set my face, give it a good shake, and just spray, spray, spray. Take this sponge and just kind of tap it in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows just using my clear brow gel from e.l.f. I'm gonna put on mascara really quick and I'll be right back. I am using my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara. This mascara isn't bad. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I kind of want to use it up before it dries down, before I go to mascaras I like better, just because I have it and I want to use it up, but it's not bad for $4. Okay, mascara's on and I am obsessed so far, okay? I hope my lip choice doesn't ruin it. So for my lips, I grabbed two things. Let's see what ends up happening. So I grabbed my Milani liner in the shade Spice, which is a little deeper. It's like a brown. And I thought that maybe I could just add this kind of like to the outside of my lips to add some definition. And then I grabbed my e.l.f. Plumping Gloss in the shade, what is it? Champagne Glam, which is very like bronzy. So I think I'm gonna stick to my original plan and use both of these. I think adding a little bit of this depth will look nice just because my eyeshadow is quite light. We'll see how it turns out. So I don't want to go super crazy, but this is a really creamy lip liner. Okay, so this is the lip liner that I think I'm good with. I lined my lips and then I kind of filled in the sides. We'll see how it looks once I add the gloss. Oh yeah, I like that. I almost like contoured my lips, you know? I love that. Oh yeah, that was the right call. Okay, so that's the finished look. What do you guys think? I feel like I completed my challenge of doing a very like summery, glowy, golden look, and I like it. I feel like I accomplished it. What do you guys think? And also, yeah, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It means so much. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friend.